Don't talk now. Don't say Niranjan, Narajan, Nurujan, Narajan. Why? Why are you calling your friends unnecessarily? Why do you need that ruler to use in that way and write with the alpha ruler? Don't you have pen? Then you want to make hole there? Okay, her presentation was what was the name?
Sarvani Gautam.
Sarvani's presentation?
No, I present. I said.
No. Who's you are going to explain?
Sent by Sarvani.
Sarvani has sent. Sarvani got this presentation. Right.
There is
Group D. Protista.
no, not that.
Which one?
Before that.
Before that. Oh, you just hold this one. I will just do it fast here. Eh? Before that means I would download. When was it? Oh, you just downloaded last time?
Yes.
Download means I will just open it. Pause that, Ranganju.
So the topic is given here about microorganisms, bacteria and virus.
Opened?
Yes, it's already.
It takes time, eh? Switch off the fan because of that kind of shit happens like that. Okay.
Yes, sir. So here is given about microorganisms. So microorganisms, often referred to as microbes, are tiny living organisms that are
Mom,
too
can you
small
pay
to be
attention
seen
there?
with the naked eye. Is given about microorganisms. It says that microorganisms are those type of organisms which cannot be seen without time. They are so much tiny that they cannot be seen without naked eyes. They are also referred as microbes. Microbes means the type of organisms that cannot be seen without naked eyes. They need a microscope to be viewed. They include a vast array of organisms such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, archaea, and protists. It means to say that the complexity of body structures in viruses, bacteria, fungi, archaea, and protista are vast. So the first slide is over.
Came there, virus and singular.
Yes. So the second topic is about virus. Singular virus. Okay.
Give it.
A virus is a microscopic infectious agent that can only replicate inside the living cells of organisms. It consists of genetic material, either DNA or RNA, enclosed in a protein coat called capsid. It's given here about virus. We are familiar with virus. It says that a virus is a microscopic agent, infectious agent. It means to say that it is also in microbes which can be only seen with the help of microscope, and it is an infectious agent means it harms the organisms and that can only replicate inside the living cells of organisms. It means to say that it can stay or be symbiotic only inside the living cell of organisms. It consists of genetic material, either DNA or RNA, enclosed in a protein coat called capsid. So it's even here about virus. So there is a protein coat which is called as capsid, and the viruses consist of DNAs and RNAs in it, which are enclosed in protein coat called capsid. So capsid is a covering or coating that covers the virus, and the DNAs and RNAs, which are the genetic material, they are enclosed inside the protein coat, which is called as capsid. And the second slide is over. It's given about types of virus. The first type of virus is plant virus. The virus that infects plant and may cause disease to them are called viruses. Plant viruses. So it's given about three type of viruses. The first virus is our plant virus. By name, we can understand about it that plant virus. It says that the type of virus that infects the plant and harm them are called as plant virus. Example of it are TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. It's given here about an example of plant virus. An example of plant virus is tobacco mosaic virus, TMV. It's nextly given about B number animal virus. The viruses which infect animals and may cause disease to them are called animal viruses. Uh, within them also we can understand throughout it that the animal viruses, it means to say that these virus infect and harm the animals which infect animals and may cause diseases to them. Virus virus are the infectious agent that causes diseases to any type of organisms. And C number is given about bacteriophages. The virus that attacks bacteria and even kill them are called bacteriophages. This given about bacteriophages. It means to say that we have studied about bacteria, and the bacteria that are found in our body or in any organism, they are being killed by a virus called as bacteriophages. The virus that kills the bacteria or harm them are called as bacteriophages. The third slide is over. This even about bacteria, singular bacterium. It means to say that bacteria. So here is a grammatical work. Bacteria. Bacteria is the bacteria is the plural form of bacterium. Is given here that a bacterium, plural bacteria, is a single-celled microorganism that belongs to the domain bacteria. It's given here that a bacteria is single-celled. Single-celled means unicellular. Unicellular. They only have a single cell throughout their whole body. That belongs to the domain bacteria. It belongs to the top bacteria. These organisms are typically microscopic and can be found in various environments, including soil, water, and within or on other organisms. It's given that these organisms are typically microscopic. It means to say that they are also in microbes, and they can be seen through the help of microscope only, and can be found in various environments including soil, water, or and within or on other organisms. On other organisms means they place their own place for living inside a host, and they are found in environments like soil, water, and even on the body of the host. The first slide is over. Is given here about types of bacteria. The types of bacteria are given here: Coccus, Bacillus, Spirillum, Vibrio, and it's given here Coccus, which is also known as PL cookie. Cookie are the smallest spherical bacteria which do not contain
Flagella.
flagella. Flagella, it is a simple tip. This is a bacteria. So here is one at its end. It is called as flagella, and so it's given here are coccus. So coccus are the type of bacteria which are spherical in shape, and they do not contain any type of flagella at their end or at the top. So they are called as coccus, means they do not contain any type of flagella at their end or at the top. It's given about bacillus, which is also known as PL bacilli. Bacilli are rod-shaped bacteria which usually have flagella. Flagella. So it's given about bacillus. So it's given here that bacillus are rod-shaped. Rod-shaped means they are this shape, and which usually have flagella. They might have flagella. Flagella is a thin thread-like structure that is found in the top or the lower part of the bacteria. It's given about spirillum, which is also known as PL spirilla. They are spiral shaped or helical bacteria which have flagella at one or both the ends. In spirillum, it is spiral shaped, and they are they have flagella at one or both the ends. Means in spirillum, it may have flagella at the both or at one end only. And it's given about Vibrio, which is also known as PL Vibrios. They are comma or C-shaped bacteria which have one broad end and one point end. Is given about Vibrio. It's C-shaped or comma shaped, comma like this. We can say in this shape or this shape, and they have one broad end and one pointed end. Means they have an end at there. And Vibrio, they are comma shaped, they are C shaped, and they have one broad end and one pointed end. Means they have a broad end, means it's our Vibrio which is C shaped, and it has a broad end here. Then it has a pointed end, means the end is pointed here. And if the slide means it's bacteria. Huh? It's done. Yes.
Thank you very much, Niranjan. So I always appreciate him because he not only reads, he explains as well. That's why he is chosen as Super Guru. Yes or no? There is another Super Guru also. He also can explain many more things, but he writes a bit slowly, so he has to develop the habit of writing. Okay. And what did Niranjan present? So let's see once again, and afterwards we'll find out other presenters today. Okay. So actually, it's a golden opportunity to confront and explain in front of the students or your friends. Don't you feel proud? So when I was studying, and my teacher also they used to say, okay, please make slides, this and that. We used to make slides and go and present. Because it's a matter of proudness also. Okay. These are the microorganisms: bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoa, chlamydomonas, and viruses, plural, singular virus. And recently we were annoyed by one virus. What is that? COVID or coronavirus. So is it given coronavirus here? HIV, hepatitis, Ebola virus, adenovirus, influenza virus, bacteriophage. This virus is dangerous. We affected with bacteria, right? But bacteria are also affected by this virus. Yeah, this is called bacteriophage. And he said capsid. This upper portion is covered by protein coat, that is called capsid. Outside here is protein coat. Is outside outermost covering. Like in the plant cell, what is the outermost covering? Cell wall. In the animal cell, what is the outermost covering? Cell membrane. In the same way, in the outermost portion of virus, what is there? Capsid. That is proteinous coat. And it's given here everything. And one thing you remember, virus is biological puzzle or bridge between living and non-living things. They act as if living thing when they are kept inside the living body. When they are taken out, they act like non-living things. They are called obligatory parasite. What is given here? Obligatory. Obligatory means compulsory. For the survival of virus, they need living cell. Suppose one goat is suffering from viral disease. When you caught the goat, later what will happen? All viruses will also die. To survive, that virus needs living cell. Like during COVID-19, many people they died. When the virus was inside the body of that person, it was alive. When the person died, virus also died. That's why they cannot live independently. Here is given here virology. What is this?
Virology.
What is virology? Study of virus is called virology. And here the diagram of bacteriophage. In examination question can be asked. Draw the diagram of bacteriophage and label different parts. Head, DNA. So they don't have well developed nucleus. They are prokaryotic. And neck, tail sheath, tail fiber, pins. So this head. Can you see this portion or not? That is made up of protein coat, which is called capsid. Bacteria Like study of virus is called virology. Study of bacteria is called bacteriology. What do you call it? Bacteriology. Different type of bacteria. He said 4 types of bacteria. What are they? Cocci, spherical in shape. Bacilli, rod shape. Spiral, of it, yeah, spiral shape like bend. And vibrio, C shape or coma shape. Your study must be up to date. And how many types of viruses are there? 3 types of bacteria viruses. What are they? Plant virus, animal virus, bacteriophage. Right? Plant virus, animal virus, bacteriophage. What are the types of bacteria? Cocci, bacilli, vibrio. Cocci, bacilli, sprio, and vibrio. These are the different types of bacteria. That's great. Give a big round of applause to him. Why do you do boy? Okay. Is there any person's presentation today? Which presentation is there? Prayas. Okay. Let's welcome on the stage Prayas Tamang for his presentation. Prayas, what are you going to present? Means Protista and fungi?
No, Kingdom Protista and Moiva and from Pai.
Okay. If so, let's call Super Guru Unish kissing. Okay. So he. And what next again I will call you. Next. Okay, no, what is your name? No, tell me your name. That's not more too much. What is your name? When did you send? When did you send?
Friday.
Hello, who sent? Sarvani?
Yes, sir.
How was that, right? Okay, Sura Guru come this side, and whenever he completes explaining, then you say something. That's better.
Namaskar and good morning to you all. As you all know, it's me, Prayaah, your classmate, and today I'm going to be presenting about on the topic of Kingdom Protista and fungi.
Oh, what lovely.
Protista is a diverse group of eukaryotic microorganisms, often referred to as a kingdom within the domain Eukarya. These organisms are primarily unicellular. What it means is, although there are some multicellular and colonial forms, the kingdom Protista includes a wide variety of organisms that do not fit neatly into the other eukaryotic kingdoms, plants, animals, and bacteria. First of all, Protista is a diverse group of eukaryotic microorganisms. This statement means that Protista has a wide range of varieties of eukaryotic microorganisms. Eukaryotic meaning uh, uh, organisms who have a well-developed cell and body system. They are also often referred to as a kingdom within the domain Fukarua. They are also known as a kingdom within the domain Fukarua. Although there are some multicellular and colonial, the kingdom Protista includes meaning the kingdom Protista includes a wide variety of organisms that do not fitly need into the other eukaryotic kingdoms, plants, animals, and bacteria. Meaning, uh, and as you all can see in these pictures, we have uh, kingdom protistas in microorganism. Their body contains pellicle, nucleus, chloroplast, flagellum, eye spot, and contractile vacuole. Their microorganism's body is shaped like a
circle, and there is a tail-like substance coming out of from its head. And next, key characteristics of Protista cell structure. Protista have a defined nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. They are diverse in shape and structure, with some having complex cellular structures. Modes of nutrition: autotrophs. Some protistas, like algae, can perform photosynthesis. Heterotrophic. Others, like amoeba, ingest food particles. Mixotrophic. Some can switch between autotrophic and heterotrophic modes. Reproduction: both asexual binary fission, budding, and sexual reproduction occur among protistas. Some protistas have complex life cycles involving multiple stages and different forms of reproduction. Movement: various methods of locomotion, including flagella, example euglena, cilia, etc. Example Paraceum and Pseudopodia, example amoeba. Habitat: protistas are found in a variety of moist or aquatic environment, including freshwater, marine, and soil habitats. Protistas have a well-defined structure and a well-defined body system. Big
No, you come this side.
protistas protista, due to having a variety of race, they are also diverse in shape and structure, with some having simple cellular structure and some having complex cellular structure. Mode of nutrition: uh, protistas protistas include all three types of mode of nutrition, containing autotrophic and heterotrophic and mixotrophic. Some protistas can perform photosynthesis, meaning they can produce their food by themselves, and heterotrophic means other, like amoeba, which are parasitic microorganisms which rely on other organisms to feed their body. Mixotrophic meaning they have the ability of both heterotrophic and autotrophic mode of nutrition, meaning they can produce their own food and they can also consume other organisms for their food. Reproduction: there are two types. They can be seen two types of reproduction in Protista: asexual and sexual reproduction, and they occur among protistas. Some protistas have complex life cycles involving multiple stages and different forms of reproduction. Mean, mean. While protistas evolve through their life cycle, they have many different they have many different stages and different forms of reproduction. Movement: protistas protistas in various methods of locomotion, including flagella and pseudopodia, can be seen. Habit. Protistas are mostly found in water, in aquatic and environments, moist and wet soil, and some parasitic protistas are also found in human intestines, like amoeba. Examples of protistas: amoeboids, amoeba which move using pseudopodia, is the movement. Amoeboids, amoeba which move using pseudopodia. Ciliates, Paraceum characterized, but their use of cilia for movement cilia is a string-like substance helps to helps to move ciliates, flagellates, flagella, flagella, which have flagella for movement and can photosynthesize. They have two different abilities, which are for locomotion and for photosynthesis. Algae, various types of algae, including diatoms and seaweeds, which are important producers in aquatic ecosystems, meaning they can only they can only locomote inside an aquatic environment. In an in an aquatic ecosystem, slime molds fungi. Yes,
You
completely.
now, okay, super good. So, would you have got anything to take there?
Next.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes, you can continue our time run.
Protista are those microorganisms which which are not unicellular, but they cannot be seen through our normal eyes. Protista Protista is a diverse group of eukaryotic microorganisms. Thus, their nucleus is well developed, often referred to as a kingdom within the domain Fukarua.
You carry.
The eukarya. These organisms are primarily unicellular, although they are some multicellular in colonial forms. As 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 said by this first line, as said in this first line, Protista come in a very diverse amount of groups. So they can be, they can, they are divided into many groups and they can be founded in a lot of forms. Eukaryotic, their nucleus is properly developed, not like nuclear, which are prokaryotic. Often limited. These organisms are primarily unicellular. They are primarily, meaning mostly unicellular, although there are some multicellular and colonial forms. As this line says, most of the protistas also recognized as protozoans. Also known as protozoans. They are mostly unicellular and sometimes they are multicellular. So in this first slide, there are basically the same thing repeated twice like this. The kingdom Protista includes a wide variety of organisms that do not fit neatly into the other eukaryotic kingdoms like plant, animal, and what and
Okay.
fungi. As as you can see, the kingdom includes a wide variety. Same point right here. They do not fit nearly into the other eukaryotic kingdoms like plant, animal, and fungi. One major thing that differentiates with this kingdom Protista with the other four remaining, other three remaining kingdoms are that they contain the features of plantae and animalia. Thus, they are autotrophic and heterotrophic at the same time.
Okay, I think the bill has wrong, right?
Yes, sir.
The bill has wrong. And remaining presentation will be done by Sarvani Gautam tomorrow. Okay, Sarvani? You prepared this one, right? So Sarvani has prepared this. Then next day there will be presentation from